In today's class, we are gonna paint an abstract snowflake like this. We are gonna start to paint in a pattern with our pen. So I'm just gonna connect maybe just the corners. As you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just do randomly so you can see. You don't have to. And now just you start to work with the pattern that you want. I like to connect maybe just the corners. Maybe create small spaces, bigger spaces. Doesn't have to have any connection in between all of them. This is just up to your imagination. And what do you want to create? That's why it's an abstract snowflake. This is very nice when you want to create a details. For people who like details, this is a very nice way to start the snowflake. As you can see, I just do randomly. I don't have any pattern, any connection in between all of the area. Once we create the pattern, now we have to put the color on it. I'm gonna use crayons. So I just now have to press in the areas and color in the areas. As this is like maybe if you have like a residence which has problem with pressure, maybe you can use another kind of pencils. You can use also color, and you can use pencils, for example, if you want to use pencils. Why is abstract? It is not wrong or right, it's always right. Doesn't matter, it's up to your imagination, up to your colors. There is no right or wrong colors. If you may have people who just maybe they have a pressure with the hands, you also can do it like this. So it will be easier for them to paint. Gonna give it a bit of more colors. This is up to you when you want to stop, when you want to finish. And I just want to give a bit more color to the lines. The lines, usually you can put black, but you can paint in other colors. With this snowflake, as you can see, you can spend quite a lot of amount of time. Take the time that you need it. If you don't have these materials, use the materials that you have at home. Doesn't mean that you have to use these materials or these specific colors. Try to put other colors in a bit of coloring around the shape, so we have different textures. And this looks actually quite cool already. In this shape we just already put the lines, the colors, different textures. We use the pencil, crayon and coloring pencils. But as I said before, you can use the colors you want. Now we are gonna add a bit of texture. I think it looks quite nice and cool, but I think we are gonna add a bit of texture because I just like it and I feel it like we need it a bit more colorful. So I'm just gonna add a bit of tempera color. I'm gonna use white and blue. I'm gonna use these two colors, but you can use the colors that you like. We just need the cardboard. I'm just gonna do some paintings around to create a bit of texture. Now we are gonna add the white. I think it's nice to have a nice white texture. Once you finish painting, we want to give a 3D sensation from the shape. So we are gonna mold it, and I will show you now. What we want to achieve with this is basically give 3D sensation for the shape. So we just basically pinch the edges. So we already have a, rather than just plain, we just have like a movement in the shape. We just also can pinch these sides if you want. So it looks like a completely different shape. Just pinching this, maybe even that like this if you want. Feel free to do whatever you think looks better. So this is the end. The final result is basically we have all the lines, we have our patterns, we have the wax colors, we have the coloring, the pencil colors, the different textures of the different colors, wax colors, and finally we have the colors from the Temperas. And to do a 3D effect, we have molded the shape. If you like today's class, click like button, subscribe. I'm gonna do a series of snowflakes, and at the end of the season I'm gonna hang all of them so you can display, you can watch all the different shapes that we have learned in the process. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a lovely and creative day.